What's up, everybody? How's it going today? Jim's here, and we are playing on the Mudsauce2 Hermitcraft server. Hope everyone's enjoyed their weekend and did all the things that they had planned to do, I guess? Maybe? Who knows? But you're here now, so let's start with the entertaining. So today, you guys probably saw I tweeted that I would be doing something a little different. I'm going to be working on this Dandelifeon. So let's skip the instructions and go straight to making it. So we're going to need 2 purple mana petals, a lime mana petal, and a green mana petal. 2 purple mana petals. Oh, what? I was moving around and probably disconnected all my... Yep, disconnected all these chests. Let's see, here's some purples, probably like right here. Come on. And we're having some random lag on the server as well. Alright, so which other ones are we going to need? Green, lime green, and purple. And the green's over here. There's a lime green. And purple. Okay. Alright. And then a what else? Rune of fire, rune of earth, rune of air, rune of water. Rune of water, rune of fire, rune of earth, rune of air. Okay, looks like we don't have rune of earth set up yet. Do we perhaps have one? No. Darn it. Do we even have our Petal Apothecary up here still? We do. Good stuff. Good stuff, Petal Apothecary. So it's going to be that. 2 of those. Turn off your magnet. Lime green, 2 purple. Gaia. Earth, air, fire, water. All the primal elements. Alright, what else? And we just need the earth. So we're on earth. Okay, that's the mushroom one. Oh man. Why does it have to be the mushroom one every time? Alright, black a coal. Black a stone. 3 mana still. Ingors. That. What else do we have? Cool. I guess we just needed a... So we got a mushroom. Hey, what's up, Pants? How are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Turn it day really quick. And just to make sure, we don't have it in here, do we? Nope. Okay. Do mushrooms, like, naturally grow in mycelium, or how do those work? I don't think they do. At least they didn't in older versions. Maybe at 1.7 they do. Like, I don't even know if mushrooms, like, naturally spread. I was reading some notes on them, which said if there was more than like 5 in a particular area, they wouldn't spread anymore. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, it's probably good we only need them for a few things. Surely we'll stumble into some eventually. red ones are a lot easier to see than the brown ones are, though. Pink stuff. I should like harvest some, like get a brown mushroom, grow it, and then harvest it so to get more mushrooms instead of just the one. What's up? Floaty sheep. I think they can. Maybe that's a goat. Are you a goat sheep? It might be. Very ominous through there. What's up with that? It's probably corrupted or something. A nude. A fancy nude. Just put it that way. Oh, that was just those things. I see him. Yes, mushrooms, come to me. Wahaha. No, don't fall. Dang it. Take off your magnet for 2 seconds. You actually need to get stuff. Okay. So one more? Yep, right there. Okay. Let's head back. And I'll do that. I'll basically grow a couple of these into large ones and yeah, do stuff with them. So let's hop over into our crazy world. Should have checked to see if I have an axe. There's an axe. And let's go ahead and enchant Mr. Axe and see if we get something awesome on it. Because that'll make. Actually, can we use a lumberjack axe to chop them down? Yeah, the big mushroom trees. I'm not sure if that counts, but let's see. I think we got some bones or bone meal. There we are. Should be more than enough. Oh, too much light? Maybe? What about over here? Wow. What? Maybe you can't place them on. Whatever. We've got all the things with us now. You. Hush. Silly, silly things. Okay. So let's go ahead and put our magnet back on. And I know we got some dark spots around here. We can plant this. There we go. Plenty dark. Can you only place mushrooms on mycelium? Okay, so there's a boreal, which basically take a dead bush, and that'll give us that. Okay, let's go get a dead bush and make some of that stuff. That will give us the ability to have mycelium. Where's our shears? Are they in here? Alright, I think first though, let's take a break and actually make this rune that we're going to make. F, and F. Okay, I think that's everything. And F. And I think we put all our seeds. We started working on a wheat farm as well down here. Work in progress. The whole farm stuff. And what do you got here? Yes. Alright, so that's how you make the Dandelion. C'est la vie. And it is a very interesting mana generating method. So let me see here. We're going to get dead bush. Actually, I think there's a recipe for dead bush, isn't there? Take a fern, take a grass. Okay, I'll get grass. We'll say 4 grass. So we take grass and we turn it into ferns. Take ferns and we turn them into dead bushes. We take dead bushes and we throw those into a regular mana pool. And that should give us the boreal seeds. Okay, there we go. And we'll just plant one right here. Oh, wrong kind. Dang it. What was I looking for? Not the boreal, but... Oh. Pasture seeds, boreal seeds. That's the wrong one, though. I don't think we can. Oh, we can. Yay. Okay. We can plant mushrooms on puzzle. Good to know. And grow it nice and large. And yeah, that doesn't chop down the whole thing. Oh well. At least it's going to be quick. Did we get many? Oh, we got 8. Okay, fair enough. We'll plant some of these all over the place. There we go. Puzzle. And now we have a couple mushrooms. Yay. But we're gonna go experiment with this. Grab a couple of those. Gaia mana spreader. 2. Got a wand on us. Okay. That should be all we need to take with us. Because we're going to experiment with this particular mana generating fellow in the mining realm. Just because it's a nice flat area. And let's go find some good place to do this. We'll go a couple blocks this way. Perfect. Right here. Okay. Right, Dandelion. Boom. So the Dandelion only works when you apply a signal to it. Let's get a piece of cobblestone. So to apply a signal to it, I'm going to just put this on top. So like if I click that, it's on and doing its thing. Otherwise it's off. And let's look at the instructions for it really quick. So they're kind of long, but I'm just going to go through them so you guys can, kind of understand what possibly this is going to be about. So while it's possibly the strongest available generating flower within the botanist's tool belt, it's also one of the less straightforward. This flower makes use of a cellular automata known as Conway's Game of Life. The area for this procedure is a 25 by 25 square centered on that guy. So let's do 25 by 25. So there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25. Right? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know what happened to my pickaxe. It's probably somewhere. On my shovel. And also a fast spoon. So I'm stuck with slow dig speeds for now. And 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, Wait a second, if I just have my monocle on, I got my monocle on, and do this. Yay. Yay, monocle. I got an ore node here. So we're just clearing out a 25-25 area for this game. If you will. Cleared out. Let's empty some of this stuff of our inventory. Okay. And that's currently powered off. So, back to the book. So, 25 by 25 squares centered on the Dandelifeon itself. While the flower has redstone signal, twice every second it'll step the game once. The game is executed with the concept of cells. The 25-25 area can be seen as a grid of 25 by 25 cells. Cells may be alive or dead. Alive if the block in that position is a cellular block, read on, or dead if it's anything else. Okay. Neighbors are in 8 blocks, basically the blocks around it. Every step of the game, the following transitions might happen. 1. Any live cell with fewer than 2 or more. 2. Okay, any live cell with fewer than 2 or more than 3. So if it doesn't have 2, basically. Fewer than 2, more than 3. So if it has 2 or 3. It'll stay alive, otherwise it dies. Any live cell with exactly 2 or 3 neighbors lives on. Okay. Any dead cell with exactly 3 live neighbors becomes a live cell. I'm sure that's extremely confusing for you guys. It's extremely confusing for me too, so. All the transitions happen at the same time, aside from those, a few additional rules not present in the typical Conway game of life are also present. And let's see here, all cells have an age starting at 0. Whenever a cell lives on, by having 2 or 3 neighbors, its age increases by 1. Whenever a dead cell becomes a live cell, the age of the new live cell is equal to the age of the oldest neighbor, plus 1. Any cells older than 60 generations will die during the next step. Second off, the 3x3 zone centered around the Dandelion itself is not habitable by cells. Any live cells that would exist in that area are turned into men instead. The oldest is blah 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 blah, and you cannot produce. Okay, 5x5 zone is also uninhabitable by 0 life. Age 0 cells, okay? And having 2 different Dandelifeons, Dandelion flowers, effect will kill it. Okay, so you can't have 2 Dandelion flowers affect the same cell, or it will die. Lastly, any cell will die if moved by means other than the Dandelion itself. Cellular blocks are crafted with cactus and are extremely fragile. They may not be picked up once placed down or moved by pistons, and may not be created through having 3 live neighbors and or any block that isn't air. Wait, what? Okay. If not within the range of the Dandelifeon, they work as normal building blocks. So here's the cellular blocks. Basically, I'm gonna make a couple right now. And we'll just show you how this works. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark this area immediately around as being red. So that's like, you don't want to place blocks here. You don't want to place blocks here either, because get placed there. Well, they'll just instantly die. But I can place like blocks. I'll start from the outside edge. So, like it said, any block that is a neighbor to it. So I'm going to place my first block here. Did I make the right decision? I don't know. It's got an interesting design to it. I wonder what would happen if you did that design around the flower. Now this guy currently has no neighbors, so it would instantly die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a neighbor here and a neighbor here, okay? So that'll keep it alive, right? What will happen next is you'll have, like, let's see, would any of these become, so that's only got one, that's got 3 neighbors, so you'd have a block appear here. So let's just show you guys what this looks like. Let's go and unbind that. Oh, it needs a mana spreader too. Put the mana spreader right here. And bind you to that. Okay. So watch what happens with just 3 blocks sitting right next to each other when I turn it on. Interesting, huh? And we'll go ahead and turn it off. So it's basically doing like an oscillating effect. This guy right here only has 1 neighbor. However, this one right here has 3 neighbors. So it becomes alive, and this one becomes alive, and those 2 die. And when that happens though, this guy ages by 1. So what just happened is this guy is probably like age a 15 or 20 now. But that's a neat little oscillating effect. We can probably turn it on, they'll eventually die out. Little lag spike there. Okay. Turn it back off. So that's the oscillating effect. Interesting. Now, what else can we do with this? So, if we have like 2 next to each other like that, this guy only has 1 neighbor, this guy only has 1 neighbor, so they're gonna die, right? Both of them, if we flipped on the switch right now. Now if I place one right here, and right here, then this guy has 3 neighbors, this guy has 3 neighbors, this guy has 3 neighbors, right? But what's also weird about this one is that now we have this one and this one, and they both have 2 neighbors, so they'll become alive. So let's just show you what happens when we do this. Absolutely nothing. Right? Because I know I said 2 neighbors, and it was actually, what, 3 neighbors that are required? Whenever any cells with an age turn at 0. Okay, hold on here. 3 live neighbors becomes a live cell. Okay, so we're going to have to add to this just a little bit. If we do 1, 2, so if it's there, and we have like cells there, then those 2 should become live, right? that's it? Really? That's all it did? Yeah, so, like, extremely complicated. I don't really know what's gonna go on here. We don't have too much cactus to play with, but we'll just experiment a little bit. Now, let's see here. I'm just gonna go ahead and cheat and Google Conway's Game of Life. Because there's a Wikipedia page for it too, which has some just basic patterns: oscillators, still lives. So this and the one we previously looked at were two of the still lives. But now if we do that, and then we do like a oscillator next to it, and we'll see what happens now. See how it's like growing all over the place? And we got some mana from it. Good amount too. So that's why this is wicked crazy. And the trick, well, that's added with Botania is the whole 60-day life thing. So after 60 cycles, it's gonna die. So you have to come up with a way to get the mana to get to there, but at an older age. So I'm gonna just try one of these spaceship graphics to see if it's gonna work. We'll do the one from this side and see how it goes. Let's see, we got like one here, here, and then 4, and then 3. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 1. Alright, that's supposed to be like a spaceship design. Let's see what happens. So that's pretty funny, huh? Pretty much just flew itself to death, and now it's a smaller spaceship that's moving in a diagonal shape. And check out all that mana we got from it. And that was just, what, 6 or 7 cactus? Oh, and it's still state and it's dead. This is called Conway's Game of Life. If you just Google for it, you should get some pretty nice little explanations to exactly what it is. Block lane machine? Huh. In particular, what I'm going to be looking for is a gun. So let's see here. Conway's Game of Life guns. Well, apparently there's a conwaylife.com page. Several options. Wow, that's a big gun. Okay, let's go with the... Do they have a simple one? Probably not. The most simple gun that I see is, let's see, can we get a count on this and how wide it is great, I'm gonna have to count this, aren't I? Zoom in. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's well more than 25, so I'm not sure I'll be able to get like a gun going. But maybe one of those spaceships will be good. Pulsar. We could do a pulsar, but eh. So the most basic one is a glider. Like we did the big spaceship. Let's do the glider here real quick. So it's just going to be, if we want it to go that way. Like that. That. And 1, 2, 3. So I'm thinking maybe I do a setup where basically I put these guys out, and let's see if we can count how many rotations this is gonna go. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, that sucked. Okay. Can we recover from this? I don't think so. I think I set it up to go the wrong way. Yep. Oh well, let's just play stuff. Do it. Oh, got a still state. How about there? Come this way. Come this way. No, don't go that way. No, don't die. It died. So, this is definitely a very tricky thing to mess with. See if I can get it set up straight over here. So